All right, welcome back. This is round 3 for Germany. So, state of the board. Russia has been encroaching, pushing into Germany. So, I can kind of see why the prevailing wisdom is to buy infantry instead of tanks for Germany's builds. Obviously, early in the game, I say early, it's only round 3, but I had a nice push, but now I've had to fall back, and he's been pushing back against me, and because I forgot to put troops into Poland, I couldn't push into Ukraine, and so I've been delayed. So, and he's got this whole fleet massed up here. He's going to start landing in France, northwestern Europe, Norway. He's going to start the beach landings here, the invasion of Europe. So I'm going to have to figure out how I'm going to repel that. And UK turn's going to be interesting. He did move some guys back to India, and he's got all of Africa, so he's probably going to take this as well. I'm going to have to do something about that. And he's got one lone sub in the Pacific just as a nuisance. But other than that, nothing really to speak of in the Pacific. But they're going to start raining invasion fleets down on me. So I'm going to have to repel that in some way. So what we're going to do now is we're going to try to take back Bulgaria, Baltic, and I'm going to use one guy to capture Karelia. I might even have to take 2 guys, so at least he has to take a couple units to take it back. And we're going to fall back out of France because I'm not going to push this way. I need to still push this way somehow. So, but it's going to be all infantry for the next couple rounds. So let's go ahead and do that. All right, so for this, we're going to do let's see here. 2 guys here. And all these planes. Now we won't do all the planes. We'll do 3 planes. No, 2 planes. And we'll do 2 planes right here. We'll take these tanks right here. And we will take this artillery right here. And we will take let's see. We'll take 5 guys. The other guy we're going to drop into Poland. At the end of this, oh yeah, we'll take this with 2 guys. And let's just do 1 tank. And 1 tank. Basically, we want to fortify this line. We're going to back off of this and try to reposition ourselves to push forward. But Russia's doing a great job here on the Western Front, his Western Front. Hopefully I can put some pressure on him from Japan in the next couple turns to do something about that. But we'll see what happens. And we got this guy here. Oh yeah, we're going to put him here. So, all right. All right. All right, we'll move these guys back to Poland. And these guys back to Germany. Move this guy to Poland. We'll move. Let's see. We'll move these guys to Italy. Move that back to Germany. So I guess he could roll some tanks. I guess we could put one guy here in Bello. See, how many defenders do I want in Italy? He doesn't have much of an invasion force yet for Italy, but it's coming. So we'll leave all 8 guys there to look like we're going to put up a defense there. Let's see what else. That's safe, that's safe. That's not necessarily safe. And that there is not necessarily safe. But if he takes it, he's going to have to use some guys to do it, so maybe we can then counterpunch him again. But I don't want him to just walk in and take it for free. Or do I? Do I care if he takes it for free? Yeah, I'm gonna use one guy there, because the more any troops he loses is gonna be good for me. So I'm gonna do it. I'm just wondering if I should move some tanks there. I don't think I'm gonna. I'm gonna keep this line safe here. That way, at least he can't blitz into here. But I think that's all we're gonna do. Yeah, the Germany hasn't gone so well. 10 guys in Germany, 2 guys in Italy. So I'll probably just buy 10 more guys again next round. Move these 10 guys up here and start just throwing cannon fodder or infantry this way to make a push towards Russia. Obviously, my Japan turn is going to be really important this turn. I'll see what he does in UK, if he's going to stay and defend India or if he's going to back out. We'll see what he does. But I got to figure out a way to start taking these islands here and getting more points and getting UK to lose some money. So, but anyway, we'll talk about Japan in a couple turns. So that will do it for Germany's round 3. I will see you back for Japan round 3.
Okay, UK 3. Let's go. So, I've gone for 1 infantry, 1 artillery, 1 tank for India. Nice mixed bag. So we also have to have a mix of units in India just to give you a bit more flexibility. So we'll have 1 of each ground unit there, which is nice. I've gone for no more naval units because I've got 3 transports moving in from different areas. I've got 1 here, 2, and then 3 be round here. And as the UK in the early game, I like to have just 3 transports because it obviously gives you more flexibility to buy air if you want some more aircraft as well. 4 transports limits you to, pretty much just getting land stuff, unless you want to you know, use the transports with 7 units and go for an aircraft. But the UK can't normally afford that much with also supporting India. They don't have the biggest economy, so 3 transports is quite a nice number, I think, if you want to have a bit more flexibility in your buys. We'll go for 2 aircraft because we might as well just keep shipping into, you know, West Russia. I'll fly these guys in, I think, and then we'll go. Yeah, we don't need the biggest defence. There's only 2 planes in range. Shouldn't we take these 2 of Zone 8? So I can grab this with the UK and reinforce with the Americans and just fly these guys in. So we're also obviously taking Finland and Norway this round as well. Can we afford to do that? 1, 2. Okay, we need to kill Korea this round. Just realised. Because if we go to if the Americans go to 3 light, there are still 4 planes that can hit if they do the carrier trick, but that's very risky. I think we'll have enough anyway. 4, yeah, we'll have enough anyway. Never mind. Let's go for it. So we'll grab France just very lightly with 1 infantry. That's fine. This guy's fine here. Nothing to attack in Burma. I'm quite glad about this. He's not pushed out here at all. Tempted to attack Burma, which is good for me. I'll move some troops into Persia to try and deter this guy, or this infantry stack moving forward. We can dead zone Kazakh. That should be it for the UK though. It's not much to do here. Yeah, cool. Okay, France. So let's fly you guys in. Drop you guys down here. Destroyer. They're safe in Zone 9, there's no planes in range. Okay, do this. So that leaves us 5 for 5, so 5 ground units versus 5, plus our plane support, which is 6. So that's pretty good. I think I'm not risking. There's still no transports in range apart from this one of India, so there's only 2 ground units that can arrive with planes, so this is more than secure without calcing it, I can tell. Don't have to worry about that. Okay, I think we're good. I'm hoping he's going to move into India, or push in for India this round, because I'm not too concerned about, obviously, West Russia at this point. He might be going for, actually, just looking at Germany's positioning here, he might be going for a Ukraine stack. He's got a decent number bordering here. What's that? 10. Okay, so 24 units. We've got, what, 12, 14, 20. Ooh. Yeah, interesting. See how he plays that. I think I've just noticed with this as well. This is unnecessary. I think as Germany, I wasn't going to go. He doesn't know this obviously, but I wasn't going to go for the med truck anyway. There was only 1 transport, I believe, sitting here from either side. Yeah, so the 10 is, I think, overkill for Italy. I wouldn't need to be. Yeah, you wouldn't need to be protecting this hard. If you wanted to hold it, maybe just a few, 2 or 3 here, and the rest moving forward. So I think some of the infantry are out of position, I would say. But anyway, let's finish this off. So there's a point on the carrier. Okay, nice bit of bonus income for the UK. So 172, 182. Slowly catching up. We're getting there. We're getting there. I think it should start to shift fairly quickly once the US grabs these 3, and obviously Algeria as well. So there'll be a bit of an income swing. Actually, once US and Russia have gone, there'll be an income swing. So it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 territories swapping hands. Hopefully, at least, maybe even 6 with Belarus. We'll see. But anyway, back to Cobra.
All right, welcome back. This is round 3 for Japan. State of the board real quick. UK did what we expected, and they took France. We backed out of France, and the USA and UK are amassing a nice fleet here. I really have put up no resistance to their fleet, and they're going to start landings. I would not be surprised if USA didn't take these 6 guys, or at least 5 in an artillery, drop them in France this turn, and then reload, send these 3 transports back for these 7 guys to start really starting to stack France and give me a headache there on my coast here. As far as Japan goes, we're doing okay so far. I want to be able to try to take India in a couple turns if I can. And the ultimate goal is I'm also going to try to snatch Hawaii in a couple turns. So here, at this point in the game, here's the strategy right now. If I can set myself up to take Hawaii and India in round 5, I just got to do everything I can to keep them out of France and Italy. Oh, I guess and Karelia too. This is going to be tougher. This is going to be tough because they got a lot of stuff here. But so what I'm going to do is I'm going to move a lot of troops into Sichuan to try to either get Russia to look this way and back troops over here, or him to continue to move India troops this way and probably go to Kazakh to defend. We're going to try that. In the meantime, I'm going to plan on taking Burma. I'm going to try to take it with 1 guy this turn and a bunch of planes. And if not, we're going to stack it in round 4, hopefully. So, we're going to need 1 more transport, and we're going to put a couple tanks in Kwangtung. So, let's get to it. We're going to buy 5 infantries, 2 tanks, and a transport. Our combat move is going to be pretty simple. We're going to use 1 guy to take Xingkang. And we're going to use 1 guy and let's see, a bunch of aircraft to take Burma. And that's going to be it for the combat move. Right? Yeah. That's going to be it for the combat move. So let's go ahead and do that. All right. We're going to put the 5 planes right there. We're going to put the bomber in Yunnan. We're going to move this tank there and this tank there. So he's going to have to do something with Kazakh, which is fine. We want him to. I want him to pull some of these forces back. He probably won't. He could probably just put these here. Actually, let's put some of these planes. Where's my planes? Oh, did I already put them there? I already put them there. Okay. All right, so that's it for that part of the non-com. We are going to go over here, take 2 guys. Drop those guys into Yunnan. We are going to take these 4 guys. Load them into those transports. Drop them into Yunnan. And we're going to take these artilleries and move them up. This artillery and move them up. Right? Actually, yeah, we can move this infantry up too. All right. And what else do we want to do here? I think that's everything we want to do. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's nowhere they can land. So we're good here from planes. There's nothing else from America that's going to come. Sub, that's down here. It's going to be pesky, but I'm not really worried about it too much right now. And because we got a nice amount, a couple of destroyers. Oh, sorry, only one destroyer. Let's do that. Let's take. We have no planes in that, on that carrier. I kind of want that destroyer over there. Let's take the destroyer and put it over here. I don't see him with any aircraft. What about, does he have a bomber anywhere? I don't see him with a bomber anywhere. All right. I'm probably overthinking it, but we'll see. So I don't see him with a bomber anywhere. Throw the transport in C-Zone 60. The 5 guys in mainland Japan and the 2 tanks in Kwangtung. Now here he can attack with 3 tanks and 2 planes. 3 tanks and 2 planes against 2 tanks, 4 guys, and 5 planes. Not going to be good for him. So I would not do that. But he might decide to do it. And anyway, all right. We're pretty well set up here. So obviously our next turn, we're going to push everything into Burma. He's probably going to take it back. But if he takes it back, it's going to cost him a unit or 2. Maybe not. He could do what we did and use the planes and the one guy and hope that I don't get a 2, which can happen. But in any case, we can drop 11 guys, 4 artilleries, and 4 tanks into Burma next turn. He may move these 4 guys back here this way, also to defend. He may move this tank to defend. I don't know yet. But if I want to do the grand strategy, thinking a couple turns ahead, next turn I'm going to grab an artillery and a guy, and I'm going to take Alaska using the battleship and the cruiser, which is not to take Alaska, but it's to set up the next turn, which is to take Hawaii. So, and then we'll push everything into Burma with the idea that obviously we're going to want to take India in the same turn. Now, there's another thing that we can do. We can, so next turn we're going to drop these 5 guys, or 4, we're going to drop 4 more guys into a Yunnan. But what we can also do is buy a couple more transports if we need to, so that we can carry the guys that we drop here for the India attack. But we'll see it's all going to depend on what UK does. So And we're going to have to repel a bunch of guys out of France because he's going to start landing guys. He may take Northwest Europe. He may take stat guys in France, but we'll see. Hopefully we can put some pressure on Russia so that he moves somebody this way. All right, that is the end of Japan's round 3. Manix is up next for USA's round 3 and Russia's round 4. And then I'll be back for Germany's round 4.
Okay, we're back for US 3. So I've gone for 9 infantry and 2 transports. I've not actually properly worked out the logistics here, but I think we've got some spare infantry knocking about, so we can just make it work, and anti-air guns, so yeah, not too worried. So it's a bit of a land grab this round for the US. We're going to have to be taking a few things. Let's just end the turn, end the purchase phase. So we'll go for these 2 into Libya with some fighter support. We'll grab... can even just take 1 here, to be fair. Just take 1 and just take Northwestern. That works. Let's grab... we'll grab 2 here, though. And 2 here. So Finland and Norway fall. That probably is it for combat moves. I can't do anything with the sub in the Pacific. It's too well... his fleets are too well defended. I might just try and swing it around here and come back up for, I don't know, some kind of threat over here. He's keeping the destroyers together for now, anyway. Right. Let's go for that. Okay, cool. So let's bring you back across here. Egypt should be safe. I'm not going to move these 2 into India just yet, because I think we have comfortable odds to hold just with the UK alone. And having 2 US troops here is going to help us just possibly attack Kazakh if we need to. I'm going to bring these 2 fighters across as well. Where's best for this fighter here? Let's go up here, I guess. Yeah, we do actually have a big surplus of infantry right now. So yeah, I'll leave them there just for now, because it may give us an opportunity. I'm not sure how hard he's going to go into Kazakh. I should be able to dead zone with the UK alone, to be honest, because he's only got, what, 7 units he can push in here? And we're going to have at least 6 ground, at least just purely ground to attack back with, and that's not even mentioning the planes we've got nearby, so this should be dead zoned, but as an extra deterrent we can put these guys here. Okay, that's good. I'm really hoping he didn't go to Alaska. That's my big, sort of, not big one, but a slight concern. I don't like dealing with it. I want to get the logistics going with the US now, round 3. Get a nice system set up with the Shogun to Finland. But we'll see. Let's bring you around then. I guess 37 is safe, so let's go for here now. Yeah, we are on retreat. That's good. Okay, let's go with that. So, end of round 3. Currently tap power 180 versus 192, so still a lead for the Axis. Right, 31 to spend with the Russians though, which is lovely. So we'll go for... ooh, how much do we fancy? How many artillery we've got? We're going to be using 2 artillery here, so we'll only have 5 left. I think 9 and 1 looks good. Just lots of numbers, maybe. Let's do that. I'm also happy that I've still got control of these 2, which is very much bonus income for Russia at this point. Very nice. Okay, so we'll go 1, 2, and then we'll go for 1, 2, 3, and fighter support for both. Karelia really does need to fall here, because we've obviously left this slightly weak. Not really. 4 planes is, I think, a very risky manoeuvre to do. To Zone 3 with a carrier and 4. Yeah, that should be fine. If this goes well, we can also move our tanks back to the Caucasus, which would be nice. Just to even, you know, provide even more support for India. Okay, that's good. Let's do it. Awesome. So the end of round, well, end of Russia's round here. It's looking very good for the Allies. We've got good presence in Europe here. Germany quite squeezed at the moment. So yeah, it's looking really good. So tanks back out to the Caucasus. We can probably. There's a danger here that the tanks sweep up north here, then come from this side. But I'll take that chance. I'm gonna leave. I'm not gonna move these two until I'm forced to. So I'll just risk that, I think. I'll just move